What's poppin' today, fuckers? Today, we're going to make a Cosmo. You may hear it as the RGCC Cosmo, as it is listed on our cocktail menu, or it is also known as a Cosmopolitan. It is a martini, so there's your martini glass, little lemon wedge for garnish. So first, you're gonna take your Absolute Citron, do 1.5 ounces of that, right in the tin, put it back on the rail. You're gonna flip, you're gonna go with some Cointreau. We're gonna do 1 ounce of that. Cointreau, if you don't know, is an orange liqueur. It is fantastic. You can put it in pretty much anything and it'll taste fucking delicious. Fun fact, if you throw it in some coffee, delightful. Next, you're gonna take your Ocean Spray brand cranberry juice. Little product placement there. I'm not getting paid, I promise. And we're gonna do 3 ounces in the tin. And we're gonna wipe up the little mess that I made, because I'm a slob. And we'll spray our little jigger. Take our glass of ice, spank it a little bit, and shake the shit out of it. Finally, you'll take it and you'll strain it right into your martini glass. And isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. And finally, you'll take your filthy cherry garnish right in there. And just like that, you've made a Cosmo, or a Cosmopolitan, or an RGCC Cosmo, whatever the fuck you'd like to say. Now, before we go, I'm going to show you guys a couple things. So, I noticed today that some of us like to do our side work and wipe these guys off and not dry them afterwards. So these are made of plastic, as you'd know, and they hold water very, very, very well. Well, when you try to take your chit and throw it into the book, it won't go in there because it's wet. And when you have paper and you put water on it, it gets all fucked up. It's not good. Nobody wants to sign this. I mean, come on. So just dry it, please. Just grab, your wet rag and a dry rag and just dry it, please. Because when you're done, we're not all done. Now, one more thing. The state of Minnesota has approved the Minnesota statutes, trade regulations. If you're curious, it's chapter 324, 341, 325G.051. I don't know what any of that means, but basically, we have to do a 5% surcharge on all of our credit card charges. That changes your job directly. So every person that pays with a credit card is going to get charged 5% of the total. That is including gratuity. So when you drop off a credit card, or when you drop off your check, if somebody wants to pay with a card, you will politely ask them, hey, can you guys fill out the information on your chit there? And hopefully they will. And if they ask questions, just say this thing, what I just said. And closing it out is a little bit different. So you'll get that information first, put in their gratuity, just like that, and you'll hit Visa. And it will come up with CC surcharge, that is the credit card surcharge. And then after that, you are allowed to put it into the credit card machine here. And then you will close it out with the subtotal. You can still do gratuity and everything. It doesn't matter as long as the total is right here. Please try to differentiate it because it makes my job a little bit easier at the end of the night. But as long as the numbers are right, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. And then we're getting into summer, so we're going to be fucking busy. So please don't forget to adjust your credit cards, because that happens tonight, and it sucks when it does. Makes my life annoying at the end of the night, and just like you guys, when you're getting out at 7 o'clock, when it's 11 o'clock, I want to go home. So peace be with you, bitches. I love you all. Have a splendid fucking evening, and I hope love, life, and liberty.